Hey, welcome to my channel. I hope you're well. I'm really happy to see you here. And for today's practice, we're going to find some inner strength because we actually need a lot of strength to go through these times, which can prove to be pretty challenging for everybody at different levels. So I really wanted to offer you a practice which will challenge you probably if you're a beginner or if you used to follow my classes at EP. But sometimes we need to be challenged because without challenge we cannot grow. And I feel this is exactly what is being asked of us because we are pretty much challenged in every single possible way in our lives for the past month. And I feel that this is because there is a lesson for us to learn and obviously evolve from these lessons. Now, if you're a beginner, please make sure you have props or something that's similar to the bricks that are underneath my hands, because especially if you haven't been practicing for quite some time, or if you're new, you don't know what your flexibility is, and you may need to have the floor closer to you. So in any case, work to your level today. So what does it mean? It means that you should feel comfortable in the poses. Now that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do anything, but it shouldn't hurt. So that being said, if you are a regular to this channel, you know how I am, you know how I give options. But if it's your first time and you haven't done a lot of yoga before, maybe this is not the best video for you. Try something maybe a bit more gentle. But again, if you want to give it a try because you're in good health and you feel that you want to be challenged, keep in mind that maybe you will need to take some options. Right, so that being said, it's time now to close your eyes. Assume a comfortable position and take a moment to come back to the present. Give yourself permission now to tune in, to focus onto your breath and turn your attention inwards. Next time you exhale, allow your breath to fully exit your lungs so that when you inhale, you feel that your inhalation is slightly deeper. And after a couple of breaths, just like this, just notice any feeling, thought, or sensation that may arise. And try to observe everything that you feel with loads of compassion and a little bit of detachment, as if you were observing somebody you like or love. And as you look in, you may find an intention arising, and if that's the case, allow it to express itself. Before you do anything else, just change the crossing of your legs and bring your hands at your heart center in prayer position. Now, I usually don't chant onto my videos because I live in an apartment and I don't want to disturb my neighbors too much while I'm filming. But I feel that today we need Ganesh with us, Ganesha. So I'm going to sing for you a small mantra which is not difficult. And the reason why I want to sing this mantra for you today is because Ganesha is the one who may put obstacles in your way to help you grow, but he's also the one who will give you the strength to pass over these obstacles or help you remove them so your path becomes clearer. And it feels like we all need a little bit more inner strength these days. So you may chant with me if you don't feel like you're going to disturb anyone, or you can just listen to the vibration of the mantra. So you listen to it at least once, and then you can join me if you like. It's not going to be long, just a couple of times to get you into the mood. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Silently. Give yourself a moment to feel the vibration, to feel everything that the mantra has awakened within you. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And let's do this twice more. Inhale. hands up to the sky, touching your forehead as you do so. Exhale, release the hands next to you. And only when you're ready, gently blink your eyes open. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this little chanting session. And we're going to start with a little movement to help you open your shoulders. So bring your hands behind, right underneath your shoulders, and your fingers can be facing any way you like. So as you exhale, you're going to tilt your pelvis, cave your belly in, bring your shoulders to your ears, and as you inhale, open your chest as your shoulder blades kiss in your back. Exhale, empty your belly, empty your lungs. Inhale and exhale. Now you may feel that this is more comfortable with the legs outstretched, especially if your hips are not super flexible. It works as well, but you may not feel to cave in as much as when your feet are together. So please choose the option that works for you. And remember that what is an obstacle is a lesson to be learned. But again, respect your body and respect what feels best for you as you practice. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, feel the expansion. And exhale. Inhale, allow your upper body to straighten, and as you exhale, lengthen out the legs in front of you. Now I'm going to turn to the side so you can properly see what I'm doing. Now this pose may be challenging for some, but very easy for others. So just see how it feels for you, and keep in mind that you can always have a slight knee bend in order to diminish the intensity of the pose. And if it's still too much and you have bricks, you can place brick underneath the knee so it's pretty comfortable. If you don't have a brick, if you have a rectangular pillow which is a bit dense, you can use that as well. And if you don't, you can roll up a blanket into a roll. Obviously if you roll it, it's going to be a roll, but a big roll that's going to support the back of the knees. So I'm going to start with the brick underneath my knees, so you can see what it looks like. Inhale, bring your hands up to the sky, and as you exhale, start sucking your belly button to your spine, tilt your pelvis, and allow the hands to rest wherever they land. And it doesn't matter where they land, because they can be here, they can be onto your legs, they can be next to your feet, or they can be even more forward. And remember, this is just the beginning of the class. We're just testing the body here. We don't want to go too deep. We're just listening to what's happening. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, and take deep, nourishing breath. Maybe your forehead will reach your knees at some point, and maybe not. But again, remember, this is not about touching the knees with the forehead. It's about creating length at the back of your whole body. Inhale and roll your spine. You know pretty much where you're standing now. Take the break away. Or pillows / blanket, whatever you have at hand. And now give yourself permission to come to hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, round your spine. 3 times in total, so twice more. Now as you inhale, slide your hands a little bit more forward so you find yourself in half plank. Now as you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your knees off the mat. Create strength in your core, strength in your arms as you push the floor away. This is not part of the exercise, it's just that I didn't want to have this strand of hair in front of my face. Now push back with your heels. Create length in your calves. Feel your shoulders go back and away from your ears. Nice. Gently bring your forearms instead of your hands onto the mat. Allow your hips to touch. And as you slide forward, allow your heart to open in Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Hands parallel. Slide your hands back underneath your shoulders. Press the floor away with your arms, and as you exhale, bring your seat onto your heels and child's pose. Next time, inhale, find your way back to your hands and knees. Spread your fingers as if you wanted to leave your imprint onto the mat. And as you exhale, lift your seat high into the sky. Downward facing dog. Create length in your spine. Walk your dog on the spot. Feel the tilt in your pelvis as if you had a belt holding your hips and lifting you up high into the sky. And next time you inhale, allow your shoulders to slide forward into plank pose. Now remember, if this becomes too much, at any time knees can come down, or forearms if your wrists are a bit too sensitive. Now as you exhale, lift right foot. Inhale, place it down. Exhale, lift left foot. Exhale, bring it back down. Change, exhale. Inhale down. Exhale, change. One more time on each side. Very nice. Bring your knees down, and as you exhale, elbows come to the waist. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and away from your ears. And exhale, come back to sit onto your heels. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Next time you inhale, find your way back to your hands and knees. Exhale, press the floor away, downward facing dog. Readjust if you need, especially if you're very close to the back of your mat like I was. And next time you inhale, come forward again. Exhale to set. Inhale where you are. Exhale, lift right foot. Inhale, right foot down. Exhale, lift left. Inhale, left foot down. Exhale, lift right. Inhale, right foot down. Exhale, left foot up. Inhale down. Exhale, switch. Inhale down. Exhale, switch. On your toes or onto your knees. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, roll your shoulders back and away. And exhale to come and sit onto your heels. Very good. If you feel your shoulders need a little bit of rest, bring your hands to your feet. And feel the ease in the shoulders, in the arms. Next time, inhale. Come back to hands and knees, and if you feel that there will be a third round of planks, not right now. So exhale and lift your hips. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bring right foot forward in between the hands. Inhale, look forward. Left heel down. Clasp your hands behind. Inhale and press the floor away with your feet to rise. Exhale and dive. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive. Release the hands maybe onto the bricks, maybe onto the mat. I'm keeping the bricks away so you can see my feet. And as you exhale, re-extend right leg. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lift the knee. Inhale, spine lengthen and flattens. Exhale, loose the knee. Stay. Breathe. Inhale, rebend. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, left foot forward in between the hands, help if you need. Back heel down. Inhale, look forward. Clasp your hands behind. Next time inhale, push the floor away, rise. Exhale, dive again. Inhale, rise like a wave from the ocean and exhale down. One more time, inhale. Exhale and stay. Release the hands. You use the brakes if need be. You may need to readjust the feet as well if you feel your hips are not parallel. Exhale to extend the left leg. Inhale, lengthen out the spine. And exhale, nose to knee. Once more, inhale. Enjoy the length at the back of your whole body here. And then as the next inhale, rebend your left leg and exhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, slide forward into plank. Exhale, lift right leg. Inhale down, exhale, switch. Inhale down, exhale, switch. And again. One more time on each side. And as you exhale, find your way to the floor. Inhale. Open your heart and exhale, slide back into child's pose. Next time you inhale, find your way back to hands and knees. Exhale, press your hips high into the sky. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, rise with your breath. Exhale, bring the left elbow into right. You may either have the back of the hands together or take your thumb into your left hand. Now as you inhale, bring your hands up to the sky and away from your face as best as you can. Inhale, open your arms. Exhale, gather your hands at your heart. Inhale, ground your back heel. Make sure your hips are level as if you were just standing up. And as you exhale, re-extend right leg. Chest parallel to the floor. Inhale, bend again. Exhale, extend. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Stay like this. Or place your hands in flat position along your spine. Inhale. Press the floor away with your feet. Rise. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. leg rising slowly. Exhale, left foot forward. Now take your time to rise. Exhale, right elbow into left. See what you can do with your hands and stabilize. Back leg is strong. Inhale, bring your hands up. Feel your shoulder blades come closer together as you rise. Inhale, open the arms. Exhale, hands at your heart. Inhale, back heel down. Exhale, extend your spine. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. One more time. And stay. Hips level. Bring your left hip, your right hip forward, your left hip back, and see whether your hands remain at your heart, or if you pray them alongside your spine. Next time you inhale, press the floor away with the feet, rise. Exhale, find your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, right foot forward. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, rise again. Exhale, hands come back to your heart. Inhale, open your arms. Radiate through your heart. Feel your shoulder blades kiss, and exhale, come back with your hands at your heart. Inhale, open your heart. Feel the expansion as your shoulder blades come together. And exhale, hands at your heart. Again. Now keeping the back bend. Inhale, lift your hands up to the sky. Exhale, dive again. Bring left foot forward. So when you exhale, you can re-extend the leg pretty easily and keep your hips level. If you need to keep the motion coming, bending and extending, do so. If you need to breaks, take them. Rise. Press the floor away with your feet. Feel your strength. Feel your power. Ganesha is all about grounding. Exhale. Find your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg release. Exhale, left foot forward. Come onto your toes, your fingertips. And as the next inhale, rise. Exhale, hands come back to your heart. very simply. Inhale, look forward. Feel your heart burst open with joy and positive energy. Exhale, gather. Twice more, just follow your breath here. Connect to your heartbeat. Now feeling the expansion in your heart. Inhale and bring your hands up. And as you exhale, dive. Bring your right foot down just as needed and exhale, deep length. Again, if you need to keep the motion, if you need to breathe, take them, otherwise take a moment of peace and quiet to breathe yourself into stillness for a moment. Inhale, rebend and exhale. Press back to downward facing dog here. Inhale, press the floor, rise again. Feel your strength, feel your power, be strong. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. As you can maybe see, I'm moving back a touch so I can inhale and come forward into plank. Now you can stay onto your hands, you can press the knees down if you wish, or you can come onto your forearms, and as you exhale, reach left arm up. Inhale, bring left hand underneath shoulder, come back to plank, and exhale, side plank onto left side. Inhale, find your way back to plank. Exhale. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale. Good. And let's try one more time on each side. If you can, obviously. And then as you exhale onto your toes or your knees, chaturanga. And take a moment to sit onto your heels and relax into chanting. Enjoy this moment. Breathe. Reconnect to yourself, to your breath. Now as you next inhale, find your way back to your hands and knees. And as you exhale, bring the feet behind the wrists so your heels are more or less underneath your hips and your feet may be parallel or opened out to the side. For my hips and my knees, it is best to have the feet out. Now if you're here halfway and this is pretty uncomfortable, take a break or something equivalent you can sit on be creative here, because sometimes if you don't have all the props at home, you need to be creative. So just enjoy Malasana, which is also a very beautiful grounding pose that allows the hips to open. It's sometimes called a garland pose. For some reason, I guess it's because you can imagine maybe the garland going from the knees up to the fingertips and then down to the knee again. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the garland in this pose. If somebody knows, I would be very interested to know why it's called the garland. But in any case, this is a very feminine pose as well, because it opens the hips area, and it's also a very good position to actually give birth in. So we are obviously not giving birth to anybody right here, right now, but this is also a reconnection to the roots of practice of birthing, because sometimes it can be a more emotional or spiritual birth we are speaking about. So you can stay in Malasana. If you feel Malasana is not good for you anymore, please go back to child's pose. But if you want to have some fun, you can come with me. Now, if you can reach easily onto the floor with your forearms and squeeze your knees on top of your arms, this pose should be possible. But if not, there is another option which is not as good for my body, but which may be better for you, which is Bakasana. Now in Bakasana, the aim is to squeeze the legs tight against the arms, or in some cases to place the knees inside the elbows. And then as you tip forward and look forward, you may be able to take flight at some point, lifting one foot and then the other. But I prefer baby Bakasana. So you have to find a place where you are stable and can tilt forward. Now you also need a lot of core strength to do this, which is why we went into all those planks, because the action actually in baby Bakasana is pretty similar to the one we do in plank. You may feel the same action in Bakasana, but it might feel different because of the fact that your hands, your body weight is more concentrated than in plank, but I feel the same action here than in my plank pose. And of course, you stay here for as long as you like. You may try for as long as you like. And you may also feel the need to press the back of the hands down onto the mat here. This should help the wrists a bit. And I want to go back to Paschimottanasana, the forward bend that we did at the beginning, but before that, we're going to go into inversions. So if you are still trying out Bakasana or baby Bakasana, just press pause for a moment, play along, and then come back to the video. So, you may feel like I've worked quite well now, and just enjoy your half bridge. So feet are in front of the hips, tilt your pelvis Inhale, squeeze the glutes and press the floor away as you exhale. When you reach the top, or what seems to be the top, tuck your shoulder blades underneath and create a lot of openness in your upper body. You may stay for as long as you like, and to come down, you unroll your spine one vertebra at a time and only release the glutes when you're back onto your mat. Now, if you want to go for another inversion, and I should have said that in the beginning, you can go for Shirshasana or whatever you like, you can have that in your practice. But otherwise, a very good alternative could be Shirshasana. Each time I forget one word in the pose, but that's okay. So I'm doing this one without support, but you can have your hands supporting your back. What matters is that you feel as you are being lifted up from your feet. With your core super strong, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs together. Breathe. If you're not breathing, well, it's best to exit the pose because you really need to breathe. And remember, candles can always be flickering. And in French, it's called chandelle, which is candle. So if you feel flickering in your legs, that's okay. Come down when you feel the need to. With the knees next to your ears if you prefer. Again, very slowly in your own time, you make that one vertebra at a time onto your mat. Hug your knees to your chest for a moment. And a moment can be as long as you like. And we're going to finish this practice more or less as we started it. So whenever you're ready, you may take your blanket roll, your pillow, your brick again if you feel you need it. But try without first so you see where you are actually at after a small practice. It's the same thing. Allow the hands to come down wherever they land. Belly in. Hips until they start to tips. And you may feel that you need to bring the flesh back to touch. And really feel the sitting bones onto the mat here. Remember to keep on breathing and to observe whether you're feeling relaxed everywhere in your body in this pose. There should be no tension whatsoever except in the belly.
Remember, it's not about reaching your legs with your face. If you do, that's good. If you don't, that's good. If you wish to stay a bit longer, you may press pause and come back to the video when you feel you have benefited enough from this pose. But I'm going to come to face the camera again, so I'm going to offer you one more stretch here. So as you inhale, bring your hands up to the sky, and as you exhale, bring one hand behind. So the hand can be at the back of your head, at the base of your neck, or maybe your fingers can reach for your spine. Whatever works for you is good, as long as your spine is straight and you're resting your head onto this arm. Change sides whenever you feel the need to, because obviously we all have different bodies and we all need different things. And you may finish with a sitting twist to release right hand behind, left hand onto right knee. Inhale wide, exhale twist. Stay for at least 3 breaths on each side of the zoo. Now, if you don't have a lot of time, you can just lie down and breathe and just allow the body to absorb the practice. Calm down before you go back to your normal daily activities. If you have more time and wish to meditate, be it on your own or with a guided meditation, make yourself comfortable and enjoy this extra time for yourself. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, you may click on the like button, you may share it with your friends, unless you'd rather share my channel with your friends. And in any case, I wish you a beautiful day or a beautiful night. No matter what you do it well. And see you next time on this channel. Namaste.